Welcome, everyone. We are live. It is 10:30 on maybe. There we go. Saturday, April 26th, 10:30 p.m. We are breaking a half case, the second half of our Jumbo Prism football. We have boxes 1, 2, 5, and 8 to break tonight, so no need to random any boxes off. So let's get into the teams and get into some cards. With Arizona, we have J-Hole 9925. Atlanta is Frop 2014. Baltimore, Byzantine 40. Buffalo, Flying V62. Carolina, J, Sports Nutso. Chicago, Timor 99. What's up, man? Cincinnati, Eternal Reds. Good to see you back. Cleveland, Timor 99. Dallas is Chris Colbu. Apologize if I mispronounced that. Denver is Flying V62. Detroit, RHS 73 Financial. Good to see you. Green Bay, love my three girls. Amanda, welcome back. Houston, RHS 73 Financial. Indy and Jacksonville. Going to affordablemerchandise.com. Kansas City, Jamin W. JMNW. Miami goes to Chris Colbu. Minnesota goes to Viking Mikey. Welcome back. New England also going to J-Hole 9925. New Orleans, J-Hole 9925. New York Giants, CD McIntosh. Welcome back. New York Jets, Buttersville 7743. Oakland is Chris Colbu. Philadelphia, Viking Mikey. Pittsburgh, Greg Fricker. San Diego, Jays 867. San Francisco, Lindsey Shank, welcome back. Seattle, New Level 33. St. Louis, CD McIntosh. Tampa Bay, Flying V62. Tennessee, Timor 99. And Washington, Chris Colbu. All right, so that's our teams tonight. Slide that over here. Take the pen out of my ear. And we'll get to cracking our first box of the evening. We'll be doing a recap video for tonight's break, and also we'll talk a little bit about the weekly rewards. With your team slot purchase tonight, you did qualify for the random giveaway. So if you do not know about that, please stay tuned after the break. We'll touch on that for a few minutes. But for now, good luck, everyone. Let's see some good stuff. Well, cracked dice out the gate. For the Jacksonville Jaguars, Ace Sanders. For the Chargers, Manti Te'o. For the Raiders, DJ Hayden. There we go. Marcus Wheaton, HRX for the Steelers. Emmanuel Sanders. Demarius Thomas. T.Y. Hilton. Brian Hartline. Trent Richardson. Greg Jennings. Michael Floyd. Jonathan Stewart. Marshawn Lynch. Guess we don't need that knife. And for the Seattle Seahawks, rookie auto of Chris Harper. Chris Harper for the Seahawks. Take that. Decade dominance for the Vikings, Randy Moss. And for the St. Louis Rams, very nice pack to start everything off. St. Louis Rams, number 23. Maybe you're an MJ fan. Who knows? 23 out of 40. Let's get that to focus. Come on. Well, we'll just have to work on it as this goes. 23 out of 40 for the Rams. Tavon Austin. Very nice hit for the St. Louis Rams. Let's hope. All right. For the Miami Dolphins, Jasper Collins. Zach Dicer for the Broncos. Nile Davis for the Chiefs. HRX, Monte Ball. Antonio Cromartie. Owen Daniels. Jamal Charles. Kenny Britt. Ray Rice. Randall Cobb. Alfred Morris. Tony Gonzalez. Russell Wilson. Vincent Jackson. Monday Night Heroes, Michael Crabtree, and a light blue pulsar prism of Anquan Bolden. Yeah, that was in our first pack. All right. Sorry. I thought we had a die cut there, but we do have an auto, it looks like. For the Raiders, non-auto, Connor Vernon, 23 of 40, yes. Mike Glennon, Desmond Trufant, Justin Hunter, HRX, Dustin Keller, Antonio Brown, Peyton Manning, Ryan Matthews, Matt Forte, Andre Brown, Christian Ponder, Larry Fitzgerald. Rookie impact for the Jets, D. Milliner. And for the Philadelphia Eagles, rookie auto of Matt Barkley. There we go. Matt Barkley. For the Eagles, brilliance of Richard Sherman for the Seahawks. And for the Texans, J.J. Watt, light blue pulsar prism. Heading into that box. Nick Kazaa for the Raiders. Dion Sims for the Dolphins. Tavares King for the Broncos. Geno Smith, HRX. Danny Amendola. Isaac Redman. Eric Decker. Donald Brown. Darren McFadden. Matthew Stafford. Deshaun Jackson. Adrian Peterson. Robert Hausler. Greg Olson. For the Steelers, Monday Night Heroes, Brett Kiesel. And for the Lions, rookie light blue pulsar, Darius Slay. For the Lions. Some more cracked ice. For the Tampa Bay Bucks, Jonathan Banks, Alec Ogletree, Marcus Davis, Matt Barkley, Steve Johnson, Chris Ivory, Andrew Luck, Sam Bradford, Dez Bryant, Reggie Bush, Steve Smith, Sidney Rice. Rookie impact for the Chargers, Manti Te'o. For the Chiefs, rookie auto of Tyler Bray for the Chiefs. Brilliance for the Texans, J.J. Watt. And for the New York Giants, cracked ice prism number 20. Let's try to get this one. I don't know what's wrong with this thing, man. There it is. Just didn't get it close enough. 20 out of 40. For the St. Louis Rams, Stedman Bailey. Jonathan Cyprien for the Jaguars. Aaron Millette for the Ravens. Denard Robinson, HRX. Mike Wallace. Devon Bess. Stephen Hill. Ben Tate. Jonathan Baldwin. Brandon LaFell. Eli Manning. James Jones. Josh Morgan. Jacquizz Rodgers. For the Chargers, Decade Dominance, Kellen Winslow. And for the Lions, Ezekiel Ansah, light blue, Pulsar Prism. Very nice. Looks like we got 4 packs to go in this first box. Another cracked ice. Alright. Looks like we have Luke Jokel. I don't want to hold them like that. I hold them like this. Luke Jokel. Sam Montgomery. Jarvis Jones. Marquise Goodwin, HRX. Jake Locker. Jacoby Jones. Daniel Thomas. Ben Roethlisberger. Maurice Jones-Drew. Vernon Davis. Josh Freeman. Alshon Jeffrey. David Wilson. For the San Diego Chargers, DJ Fluker. There we go. DJ Fluker for the Chargers. Colin Kaepernick, Monday Night Heroes. And for the Falcons, cracked ice, number 25 out of 40. 25 out of 40. Jacquizz Rodgers. I'll move the camera a little bit. Yeah, you like that. Yeah, I like that. Looks like we have a Panini Knight's Law card, the official blog. Alright, for the Giants, Demontre Moore. Quentin Patton for the Niners. Zach Ertz for the Eagles. Matt Flynn for the Raiders. Chris Johnson, Terrell Suggs, Tom Brady, Plaxico Burress, Kevin Ogletree, Martellus Bennett, Michael Vick, Jarius Wright, Richard Mendenhall, Decade Dominance, Shannon Sharp for the Broncos, and a light blue pulsar of Julio Jones for the Falcons. For the Pittsburgh Steelers, Landry Jones, Cordell Patterson, Monte Ball, DeAndre Hopkins, Wes Welker, Vic Ballard, Jacoby Ford, DeQuell Jackson, Bilal Powell, D'Angelo Williams, Richard Sherman, Tony Romo, Fred Davis, Cam Newton, Pierre Garçon, Monday Night Heroes, and a light blue pulsar of Bilal Powell. All right, guys, last box, or excuse me, last pack of box 1. Oh, come on now. For the Miami Dolphins, Dion Jordan. Catch, man, come on. Stephon Taylor, Jonathan Franklin, Tavon Austin, HRX, J.J. Watt, Anthony Fasano, Kendall Wright, Bernard Pierce, Cameron Wake, Percy Harvin, Mike Williams, Devin Hester, Jason Pierre-Paul. Rookie impact for the Eagles, Zach Ertz. Of a brilliance of RG3 and a light blue pulsar prism. Whoa, that is a huge. I'm not certain that that's supposed to be like that. I'll try to catch the next Robert Woods. I don't know if that circle is supposed to be over that R like that. That looks weird to me. I don't know. We'll set that one aside and compare it to a base. Alright. Box 1 in the books. On to box number 2. For the Miami Dolphins, Dion Sims, Tavares King for the Broncos, and Jonathan Banks for the Bucks. Aaron Dobson, HRX for the Patriots. Vincent Brown, Ryan Tannehill, Greg Little, Jeremy Curley, Brent Selleck, Matt Ryan, Calvin Johnson, Levante David, Jeremy Maclin. For the St. Louis Rams, Isaiah Peed. For the Rams. Decade Dominance, Franco Harris for the Steelers. And a Cracked Ice Prism for the Patriots, number 39. I want there. 39 out of 40. Tom Brady. That our, I keep thinking we get a die cut. Alec Ogletree for the Rams. Marcus Davis for the Jets. Demontre Moore for the Giants. Geno Smith, HRX. Arian Foster. Donnie Avery. Russell Allen. Torrey Smith. Lamar Miller. Kyle Rudolph. Patrick Peterson. Luke Kuechly. Brian Quick. Miles Austin. Monday Night Heroes, Tom Brady for the Patriots. And for the Jets, light blue pulsar prism of Jeremy Curley for the Jets. For the Niners, Quentin Patton, Zach Ertz for the Eagles, and Landry Jones for the Steelers. Justin Hunter, HRX. Alex Smith for the Chiefs. Cecil Shorts. Malcolm Floyd. Mikel LaShore. Bryce Brown. Golden Tate. Doug Martin. Matthew Stafford. Rookie Impact, Tyler Wilson for the Raiders. And for the Chiefs again, rookie auto of Tyler Bray. Tyler Bray. Brilliance for the Cowboys, DeMarcus Ware. And light blue pulsar prism of Antonio Gates. The Vikings, Cordero Patterson. Monte Ball for the Broncos. And Dion Jordan for the Dolphins. Tyler Eifert, HRX for the Bengals. Scott Chandler. Josh Gordon. Santonio Holmes. Lester Jean. Dwayne Bowe. Deshaun Jackson. Adrian Peterson. Robert Hausler. Greg Olson. Oh, I have 2 cards there. I'm about to drop one. Sam Bradford for the Rams. Good catch. And Roger Staubach, decade dominance for the Cowboys. And lastly, for the Seahawks, light blue pulsar prism of Chris Harper for the Seahawks. Stephon Taylor for the Cardinals. Jonathan Franklin for the Packers. And Ace Sanders for the Jaguars. Tyler Eifert, HRX. Mercedes Lewis, Joe Flacco, Andrew Hawkins, Rob Gronkowski, Dez Bryant, Reggie Bush, Steve Smith for the Panthers, Sidney Rice, Kevin Ogletree. For the Dallas Cowboys, Dwayne Harris. The guy can sure run a kickback, though. I'll give him that. Alden Smith, Monday Night Heroes. And for the Minnesota Vikings, Cracked Ice, number 27. Maybe we're not going to get old Greggy to focus. There. 27 out of 40. For the Minnesota Vikings, Xavier Rhodes, Kevin Minter for the Cardinals, and Kobe Hamilton for the Bengals, Eddie Lacy, HRX, Demarius Thomas, T.Y. Hilton, Brian Hartline, Trent Richardson, Antonio Cromartie, Pierre Garçon, Roddy White, Frank Gore, Darren Sproles, Jay Cutler. For the Titans, Chris Johnson, Monday Night Heroes. And for the Cardinals, light blue Pulsar Prism of Tyrann Mathieu. For the Cardinals. Mike Gillislee for the Dolphins. Dennis Johnson for the Texans. DJ Fluker for the Chargers. Monte Ball, HRX. Owen Daniels, Texans. Jamal Charles. Kenny Britt. Ray Rice. Hakeem Nicks. Michael Crabtree. Marcus Colston. Oh, about two of them there. Daryl Richardson for the Rams. Jason Witten for the Cowboys. For the Browns, rookie impact, Barkevius Mingo. For the Chiefs, Brilliance, Jamal Charles. And for the Cardinals, Cracked Ice Prism, number 22 out of 40. 22 out of 40. Andre Ellington. Oh. Alright, come on. There we go. Oh, there we go. Don't give up hope. Jawan Jameson for the Redskins. Aaron Dobson for the Patriots. DJ Fluker, Marcus Wheaton, HRX, Dustin Keller, Dolphins, Antonio Brown, Peyton Manning, Broncos, Ryan Matthews, Mike Wallace, Ndamukong Suh, Robert Griffin III, Julio Jones, Anquan Bolden, Mark Ingram, Decade Dominance, Eddie George for the Titans, and a light blue Pulsar Prism of Greg Little for the Browns. Alright guys, 2 packs to go in the second box. Still got 2 boxes remaining. Alright, for the Bills, Derek Rogers, Rex Burkhead for the Bengals, and Eric Reed for the Niners. Giovanni Bernard, HRX, Bengals, Devon Bess, Stephen Hill, Ben Tate, Jonathan Baldwin, Antonio Gates, Ryan Broyles, LaShawn McCoy, Jared Allen, Colin Kaepernick. For the Baltimore Ravens, rookie auto of Matt Elam for the Ravens. Drew Brees, Monday Night Heroes for the Saints, and a light blue Pulsar Prism of Mark Ingram. Last pack. Alright. For the Steelers, Le'Veon Bell, Corey Fuller, Nick Casa for the Raiders, Quentin Patton, HRX, Jake Locker, Jacoby Jones, Daniel Thomas, Ben Roethlisberger, Maurice Jones-Drew, Drew Brees, Chris Gibbons, DeMarco Murray, Brandon Pettigrew, Rookie Impact, Mike Gillislee for the Dolphins. For the Eagles, LaShawn McCoy, Brilliance. And for the Saints, light blue Pulsar Prism of Kenny Stills. Alright, here's our second box. Alright, for the Packers, Detone Jones. Detani, not sure. Rodney Smith for the Vikings. Gavin Escobar for the Cowboys. Stedman Bailey. Reggie Wayne. Denarius Moore. Sean Green. Andy Dalton. Matthew Stafford. Deshaun Jackson. Adrian Peterson. Robert Hausler. Greg Olson. For the Pittsburgh Steelers, and I believe A very happy Gregory. Rookie auto of somebody's man, Le'Veon Bell for the Steelers. Monday Night Heroes of Luke Kuechly for the Panthers. And a light blue Pulsar Prism of Tony Romo. I'm glad we get that out of the way kind of early. No need to drag that out to the last box. Very nice, my friend. Very nice. For the Kansas City Chiefs, Travis Kelce, Josh Boyce, Barkevius Mingo, Denard Robinson, HRX, Mark Sanchez, Andre Johnson, Kevin Cobb, Mohamed Sanu, excuse me, Shane Vereen, Mark Ingram, Antonio Gates, Ryan Broyles, LaShawn McCoy, DeAndre Hopkins, Houston, rookie impact, Andre Johnson, Brilliance, and for the Raiders, light blue Pulsar Prism, Darren McFadden. I know we've been hunting for Le'Veon for you guys for it's been a while. Looks like we got our die cut here. Let's go ahead and drop that down. For the San Diego Chargers, Denario Alexander. And that is number 10. Number 10 out of 15. All right, rest of the pack. Marcus Wilson for the Bears. Hopefully we're not done yet. David Amerson, Redskins, and Giants. Ryan Nassib, Marquise Goodwin, HRX, Bills. Decade Dominance, Kurt Warner for the Rams. Sorry about that. It should have been at the back of the pack. Troy Polamalu for the Steelers. Von Miller for the Broncos. Chad Henne, Phillip Rivers, Jared Allen, Colin Kaepernick, Drew Brees, Chris Givens, DeMarco Murray, and for the Minnesota Vikings, Jarius Wright. Jarius Wright for the Vikings. Bengals, Tyler Eifert, Keenan Allen for the Chargers, and Phillip Thomas for the Redskins. HRX, Kenny Stills, Danny Amendola, Isaac Redman, Eric Decker, Donald Brown, Darren McFadden, Sam Bradford, Dez Bryant, Reggie Bush, Steve Smith, Marcus Wheaton for the Steelers, rookie impact, brilliance of Matt Stafford, and Dion Jordan for the Dolphins. Let's see if we can't make that happen. A little action in this pack for sure. EJ Manuel for the Bills. Oh, Terrence Williams for the Cowboys. And Jordan Reed for the Redskins. Knights Lance. I don't know if I've been calling that the right thing. Knights Lance, official blog of Panini. I've been calling it the Knights of Law. Steve Steve Johnson, Chris Ivory, Andrew Luck, Matt Flynn, Sidney Rice, Kevin Ogletree, Martellus Bennett, Michael Vick. Oh, sorry about that. My hand was getting a little tired. Jarius Wright for the Tampa Bay Bucks. Levante David for the Tampa Bay Bucks. Decade Dominance, Troy Aikman, and a light blue Pulsar Prism of Fred Davis. Andre Ellington, Margus Hunt, Darius Slay for the Lions, Terrence Williams, HRX, Chris Johnson, Terrell Suggs, Tom Brady, Plaxico Burress, Wes Welker, Richard Mendenhall, not two there, D'Angelo Williams, Richard Sherman, Tony Romo, Fred Davis. Monday Night Heroes, Cam Newton. And for the Jets, light blue Pulsar Prism of Chris Ivory. Looks like we got 4 packs to go here. Alright, well, I guess that circle is supposed to be over the R. Nice. Robert Woods for the Bills. Ezekiel Ansah for the Lions. Tyler Bray for the Chiefs. Vance McDonald, HRX. Vic Ballard. Jacoby Ford. DeQuell Jackson. Bilal Powell. Cam Newton. Percy Harvin. Mike Williams. Devin Hester. Jason Pierre-Paul. Rookie impact for the Bengals, Giovanni Bernard. A brilliance for the Packers, Jordy Nelson. And for the New York Giants salsa dancing team, 14 out of 40, Victor Cruz. Oh, Vic Cruz. He's a beast, though. sauce in that. For the Jets, Geno Smith. Oh. Tyler Wilson for the Raiders. Kenyon Barner for the Panthers. Aaron Dobson, HRX. CJ Spiller for the Bills. Jermaine Gresham for the Bengals. Tim Tebow. Oh. Rod Streeter. Delaney Walker. Brandon Pettigrew. Brent Selleck. Matt Ryan. Levante David. Calvin Johnson. Monday Night Heroes. Colin Kaepernick. And for the Broncos, light blue pulsar prism of Monte Ball. For the Broncos. For the Bills, Chris Gregg. Eric Fisher for the Chiefs. And Theo Riddick for the Lions. Dion Jordan, HRX. AJ Green. Stephen Ridley. Heath Miller. Jeremy Maclin. Kyle Rudolph. Patrick Peterson. Luke Kuechly. Brian Quick. Eddie Lacy, rookie impact for the Packers. And for the Bears, rookie auto of Marcus Wilson. For the Bears. And for the Cowboys, Brilliance, Jason Witten. And for the Bills, Steve Johnson, light blue, pulsar prism. All right, guys, last pack of our third box. One more box to go. Let's say, should have some cracked ice in this one for sure. Joseph Randall for the Cowboys. Arthur Brown for the Ravens. And Marcus Wheaton for the Steelers. HRX, Keenan Allen. Trendon Holiday for the Broncos. Kobe Fleener for the Colts. Rashad Jennings. TJ Graham. Ben Jarvis Green Ellis. Miles Austin. Mikel LaShore. Bryce Brown. Golden Tate. Doug Martin. Decade Dominance for the Redskins, Art Monk. And for the Broncos, rookie cracked ice, number 38 out of 40. $38 out of 40. I forgot. For the Broncos, Monte Ball, Dion Jordan, Stephon Taylor for the Cardinals, Eddie Lacy, HRX, Greg Little, Jeremy Curley, Arian Foster, Donnie Avery, Russell Allen, Jordy Nelson, Santana Moss, Steven Jackson, LaMichael James. Rookie impact for the Cardinals, Tyrann Mathieu. Jamal Charles, brilliance for the Chiefs. And a light blue pulsar prism of Tavon Austin. Yes. Jonathan Franklin for the Packers. Ace Sanders for the Jaguars. Manti Te'o for the Chargers. Monte Ball, HRX. Torrey Smith. Lamar Miller. Alex Smith. Cecil Shorts. Malcolm Floyd. Jimmy Graham. Brandon Marshall. Victor Cruz. Jermichael Finley. Lance Moore. Decade Dominance, Michael Irvin. And for the Washington Redskins, where's Gamber at when you need him? Right, Jay? Number 9 out of 40. Wouldn't that be something? That would just be boom, boom, boom. I was watching this break of Strata a couple months ago, and they did some stuff like that. It was a half case break of Strata, and they pulled 4 different variations of the Gavin Escobar auto that weren't the clear cut autos. Like the blue auto, the gold auto, the non-colored auto, and it was either the red or the green one. I can't quite remember. That was just wow. Where was I at? Tavares King for the Broncos. Jonathan Banks for the Bucks. And Alec Ogletree for the Seahawks. Robert Woods for HRX. Peyton Manning, Broncos. Ryan Matthews. Mike Wallace. Devon Bess. Brandon LaFell. Eli Manning. James Jones. Josh Morgan. For the Packers, rookie impact, Jonathan Franklin. For the New England Patriots, rookie auto for Aaron Dobson. That's a nice auto there. Brilliance for the Giants, Eli Manning, hello. And for the Cowboys, light blue pulsar prism with DeMarco Murray. Yeah, when I was breaking a lot of Strata a couple of months ago, and a couple of they weren't that like loaded with specifically even Gavin Escobar, but there were a few of them that were Cowboys. Like, man, this is crazy. Marcus Davis for the Jets. Demontre Moore for the Giants. And Quentin Patton for the Niners. Dion Jordan, HRX for the Dolphins. Stephen Hill for the Jets. Ben Tate. Jonathan Baldwin. Jake Locker. Jacoby Jones. Jaquiz Rogers. Vernon Davis. Josh Freeman. Alshon Jeffrey. David Wilson. Come on. Decade Dominance, Steve Young for the Niners. And Brandon Whedon, light blue, Pulsar Prism for the Browns. Rookie auto for the Philadelphia Eagles, or not auto, I'm sorry, I apologize. Rookie for the Philadelphia Eagles, Zach Ertz. Landry Jones for the Steelers. Cordero Patterson for the Vikings. Keenan Allen, HRX. Daniel Thomas. Ben Roethlisberger. Maurice Jones-Drew. Vincent Brown. Ryan Tannehill. Clay Matthews. Carson Palmer. Jared Cook. Morris Claiborne. Well, oh man. The Dallas Cowboys again. Dwayne Harris. Auto, very nice. Peyton Manning, Monday Night Heroes. And for the Lions, Brandon Pettigrew, light blue Pulsar Prism. For the Cardinals, Alex Okafor. Marcus Lattimore for the Niners. And Derek Rogers for the Bills. Marquise Goodwin, HRX. Kendall Wright. Bernard Pierce. Cameron Wake. Emmanuel Sanders. Demarius Thomas. Greg Jennings. Michael Floyd. Jonathan Stewart. Marshawn Lynch. Rookie Impact for the Vikings, Cordero Patterson. For the Steelers, Brilliance, Troy Polamalu. And for the Bengals, light blue Pulsar Prism of Ontario McCaleb. Nope, looks like we got quite a bit of action here. Die cut and an auto. So we'll set that there. For the Chicago Bears, light blue Pulsar Prism of Devin Hester. And that is number 7. 7 out of 15. Very nice. Oh, hush. I apologize. For the Bengals, Rex Burkhead, Eric Reed for the Niners, and Le'Veon Bell for the Steelers. Denard Robinson, HRX. T.Y. Hilton for the Colts. Brian Hartline for the Dolphins. Trent Richardson. Antonio Cromartie. Owen Daniels. Randall Cobb. Alfred Morris. Tony Gonzalez. Russell Wilson. And for the Detroit Lions, number 95 out of 99. Prism rookie auto of Corey Fuller for the Lions. And Decade Dominance, James Lofton for the Packers. For the Lions again, Corey Fuller, Nick Kazaa, Dion Sims, DeAndre Hopkins, HRX, Jamal Charles, Kenny Britt, Ray Rice, Dustin Keller, Antonio Brown, Vincent Jackson, Matt Forte, Andre Brown, Christian Ponder, Larry Fitzgerald, Michael Griffin, Monday Night Heroes for the Titans. Yeah, not numbered. It's just a light from my camera. And a cracked ice prizm for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Number 12 out of 40. Just don't think we're going to get it. 12 out of 40 on that one. Alright guys, 2 packs to go. Again, we are breaking tomorrow night a full case of Topps Inception. That break is at 8 p.m. Eastern. Our auctions are ending 6:15 to 6:45 Eastern. So if you are breaking tomorrow night, make sure to come check us out. For the Chiefs, Tyler Bray, Cornelius Carradine for the Niners, Ontario McCaleb for the Bengals, Matt Barkley, HRX, Terrell Suggs, Tom Brady, Plaxico Burris, Wes Welker, Vic Ballard, D'Angelo Williams, Richard Sherman, Tony Romo, Fred Davis, Cam Newton, Decade Dominance of Rob Woodson, and for the Niners, light blue Pulsar Prism of Cornelius Carradine. Okay, Jay. Okay. Gotcha. And if anyone does join the Inception break tomorrow night, combine the shipping from tomorrow or tonight to tomorrow night. So I know a couple people got 3 teams tonight, so all your teams will be free tomorrow night, so on and so forth. If you got a team tonight, your shipping will be $1 for your first 2 teams and free tomorrow night, so on and so forth. For the Packers, Eddie Lacy, Tavon Austin, Jordan Poyer for the Eagles, Cordero Patterson, HRX, Jacoby Ford, DeQuell Jackson. I got you, Jay. Bilal Powell, J.J. Watt, Anthony Fasano, Percy Harvin, Mike Williams, Devin Hester, Jason Pierre-Paul, and for the Bills, rookie auto of Derek Rogers. For the Bills. Monday Night Heroes, Golden Tate, and for the Bills as well, light blue Pulsar Prism of Fred Jackson. So, all right, that is going to do it for our break tonight. As always, we'd definitely like to thank everyone for joining, and we definitely hope to see you tomorrow night. We'll get these videos uploaded as soon as possible. We're going to take about a minute break real quick and get going with the recap video. But before we start the recap video, we will go over some weekly rewards. So definitely thanks again for joining. Have a great weekend, guys, and we hope to see you tomorrow night. Thanks again.